Hello, my name is Holly Welch, and I'm here to talk about I'm here to make this video about my experience what's like in New York, Monticello, or Middletown. If you're a parent who have a disabled child and want them to have better education, then please do not go to that school. Here I will tell you why, and please research before you agree something to your child. Okay, one, I was 10 years behind. Two, they didn't allow to have interpreter in that school. We had two deaf boy and myself and my sister. They did allow my sister to have interpreter. Three, they lied to my new deaf school where I tried to get in. Four, they will remove your child names out of their class list. Trust me, I have that experience. Five, they covered the lie to Middletown government about disabled people. Now, Miko the first, 10 years behind. Reason why I was 10 years behind is because they haven't taught me anything. That explains why I can't have any classes. It's because they are fake. They're fake. Also, I forgot one more thing. 6. My friend who had graduate, but they still have to take GED. What the hell wrong with that school? Okay, anyway, number 1, I was 10 years behind. It's because of them haven't taught me anything. They haven't even got me any classes where I should be. Like, I joined art classes in middle school. My teacher, she knew I'm not that dumb. She knew I'm not that special need. She knew I'm deaf, just a regular deaf person, like any other person. So she sent me an art class, and I got all A's, and I proved the government that I can capable of doing it, and they still denied to me and my teacher, where she had signed me up for it. She tried to use against the government what she thought is not right. So then the second part, they did not allow to have me and my friend to have interpreter. They almost say no to my sister, but she said I can sue you because it is the law. That's pretty true what my sister say there. I agree on her side. It is the law, and school cannot say to all disabled person who need something that they need to capable of learning. Number 3, they lied to my new deaf school. Me and my mother tried to look for a new school. My mother was yelling at the Monticello High School what they did to me and my sister, and she said she's gonna have transfer me and my sister to a new school, and the school did accept me, but then the hearing school lied to my deaf school, making them believe that I'm hearing because they have my paper test for my hearing doctor, and they supposed not to. Actually, it's a law. They cannot dig in my personal shit. So they did, and the school said, "Oh, the deaf school told my mother that the tests say I had 95% hearing." My mother said, "Did they also show you about my left ear?" They said no, they didn't show them my left ear. My left ear is clearly deaf because I am 35% left deaf, and they never received that mail from it. So my mother changed her mind and said, fuck it, she said she's moving into me. I said, I agree, because I've been waiting for this moment to get out that place for a long time. So anyway, number 4, they will remove your kid's name out of their list. Why? It's because they knew that if the Middletown government ever find out about the school who hit disabled class, like for example, I have my friend and my sister who wanted to apply government test school. You know how every year the school makes sure that the people who's doing right jobs and if they were learning anything. So anyway, the principal came to my classroom and told my sister she's not belong in my classroom, but they want her to be in that room for some reason. So the principal came in and told her, "You're not that smart. You need to be able to be smart to get in." No, that's not how it works. I know that's not true. And I told my sister, don't listen to them because I know that's not true. Because what I have heard from my teachers, they claim that government is it's wanted to have all students to take classes. Take tests, even disabled people, they say. And the principal claims covering up. So anyway, removing a kid's name out of their list is because they're trying to cover up from government. They're trying to collect money. That's what they're doing. That's why they want all smart kids to be able to take the test to pass it. No, that's not how it works. I'm sorry, people. Number 5. They covered. Yeah, I did say that. Sorry. Anyways, number 6. My friend who had graduated but still had to take GED, just because it's the same thing about what I said about number 5 about removing names. They have removed my friend's name as well, my disabled friend. And for me, how Mother Subtle look at me is because how I was raised as. I was raised as to be involved with disabled people because they did not have deaf school at the time. But in my time in 2000, oh yes, they do have deaf school. They just try to make excuse. So now I want to show you some picture before I log off. You can tell I'm pretty girl right now, but back in the days I was pretty ugly girl. I had to have surgery for my nose because I couldn't breathe well, and I was born crooked, and I noticed how New York people treat each other, how they treat pretty people and how they treat ugly people. This is funny. I have my sister who she is pretty, and they treat her like she's smart, but really she isn't. They sent her almost to a smart class where I should be in it. I know I should be in it because they haven't not even willing to test me or look what level I need to take. No, they did not. They just too lazy to not teach anything, or they just don't have enough money to pay a disabled teacher to teach something. So anyway, I was in surgery, and I had my mother call my school to let them know that I won't be in school for 3 months because I'd be in surgery. I'd be, nausea, whatever. My first surgery. So I was 14 at the time, and the school called police on me just because I missed school a lot. Yes, it is true. I had missed a lot of school. It's because I have my reason. My mother finally see the message that I'm trying to send her that I'm not happy in that school. When I was young, I was in foster home, and I have foster home telling me, "Oh, new school, new school." I love school, so my mother knew I always loved school, and I still do. It's just that school I don't want it to go. I wanted to go better education, better how they treat me, how they treat that people right too. So I was at home, and the police came over, and they claimed that the school told them that I haven't report or call them about it. I said yes, my mother had, and I had my sister witness too. My sister was there too, and she said to the police that that's true. My mother had called, and the police said need proof. I said, oh, you want more proof? Fine, fuck you. I have paper. So I brought my paper and told the police that this is real, and the police said okay. Police said okay, they will deal with my school. I said, okay, sound like something serious that they screwed up. And since I moved out in 2007. I had my sister research about our old school in Monticello. She was just looking into what they look like right now. It's been like 3 years since we haven't heard about it or look at it. So she looked at the page, and the front high schools. I was wondering what the hell did they do with disabled money? They freaking spent all on the building thing to look at nice for their school, but they did not willing to pay full for disabled people where they deserve. Oh my God. Yes, that's how awful school I ever went to. And if you have worse school than that, then please comment, then do something about it. I did try to do something about it. My school, my new school in Maine, they really do sue my school, they say. I was like, I was so happy to hear that when they say that, but I told them I'm willing to let it go as long as I heard something that is true. I just want my mother to hear it. I don't want to use against them. It's just I want my mother to see the proof that what she made mistake. She, as a parent, she made mistake as not research before she moved in that place. So I'm just letting you parents know, please do not make mistake like my mother did, please. And now, what the last thing I want to show is this is me in Colorado. I am born in Colorado. Now I am here. I was 1 year behind in that school in Colorado, which is normal. That's what they say. But in New York, my face changed. I changed to dark. Something is scaring me back then. I look kind of cute, but I wouldn't say I look cute. I hate this picture. I mean, I had some people liking my picture just because I have long hair. It's just, the face is, I just don't like the face. It's just, I don't like the energy that I had back then. I had this dark energy from them, not from myself, from them. They bring the energy, negative energy to me to bring me down. And one more thing I like to add. I have a deaf friend who, this is funny, me and her are born here, but she also went to New York herself too, and her brother's deaf as well, and they explained to me recently, I just moved here 3 years ago in Colorado, back again, she explained to me about New York, what it's like in her life. I said, you're not the only one. I had the same experience like she had. I was so in shock when she told me about it, and I'm just happy I'm not the only one. So the whole time I actually think it is the Monticello. No, it's not Monticello. It's the government in New York. So whatever you like to do, I don't care what you want to do to New York education. Do whatever you want to do. I just trying to stand up what I believe in. And I like to post this video to let you parents know, please do not don't stop research about that school. There's some school who is scam, so be warned about that. Thank you. Bye everyone.